Gong joins us now from Beijing. He's a professor and China Forum expert at the University of International Business and Economics. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's begin with the expo underway in Harbin. 5,000 products from 10 different sectors. What kind of products are we talking about, and what products are getting the most attention?
Well, I think overall the trade between China and Russia is very complementary towards each other. China exports a lot of manufactured products, high-end electronic, mechanical equipment, whereas Russia, of course, exports raw materials, oil, coal, and other products, as well as actually a lot of agricultural products. I mean, the Russian side is also very much interested in exporting value-added products as well. I think one thing that's very unique about that particular city, that's Harbin in northeast China, is its close proximity and also economic relationship with Russia. That area in the last couple of decades has been, in general, lagging behind economic development compared to other parts of China. But more recently, it's rapidly growing, I think primarily because of the close ties between China and Russia in this case.
John, trade between China and Russia exceeded $240 billion last year. This year shaping up to be even better. What industries are benefiting the most?
Well, I think we, at least for the first 4 quarters this year, I'm sorry, for first 4 months this year, we need to put things into perspective a little bit. I think it's not growing as fast as last year, especially on the Chinese export side. As a matter of fact, in April, China's exports to Russia was experiencing a small drop, actually, close to about like a 2% drop. I think it's primarily because of the trade settlement difficulties. I think it's widely reported that some banks in China are concerned about the prospect of potential sanctions from Washington. So that's why they're cutting back the banking services with Russia trade, and that's causing a little bit of a glitch. And I think over the long run, that problem is going to be solved. And it's very clear that among President Putin's delegation to China this time, there is someone representing the banking industry in Russia, the monetary authority side in Russia, and they're probably talking out about some kind of a solution to this. But I think overall, the demand is there. The demand for Chinese products in Russia is there. So I would expect that towards the end of this year, definitely will exceed the last year's figure. That's $240 billion. And I would imagine that there will be something more than $250 billion for the year 2024. If you ask me the question about what sectors, what areas are most promising, again, I would point to China's high-end manufacturing sectors, things like automobile industry, the trucking business, the factory equipment, these kind of heavy equipment products are very competitive in Russia. Whereas from Russian side, I think agricultural products, energy products, and also some manufacturing products are also, very promising here in China. But I think if you look at the joint statement, it's very clear that there are areas of further cooperation between the two sides. And I think, in my view, I think most promising is in the aeronautic and astronautical side of the things. I think Russia is very strong in these areas, and there's a potential for cooperation in these areas between China and Russia.
All right, one more day. We'll have to see what happens after this event on Friday. Gong, thank you so much for joining us from Beijing.
Thank you.